I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It's wonderful to be with you again on Shalom Farm. I've got a message for you today, and basically it is walk the talk. Walk the talk. You know, folks, people recognized that the disciples had been with Jesus. And this is how they recognized him. Acts chapter 4 and verse 13. Now, when they saw the boldness, there we go, the boldness of Peter and John, and perceived is not necessarily the truth, it's what you think, and perceived that they were uneducated and untrained men, they marveled and they realized that they had been with Jesus. Now, isn't that beautiful? So when people see us, they shouldn't recognize us because we've got 5 degrees after our name, or because we're famous on television or wherever it might be. No. They should recognize us because we should exude the character and the personality of the man from Calvary. Isn't that right? That's how they should recognize us. Not because we pastor in a big church or we run in a big food organization that's helping the poor. No. That's all good. It's all necessary. They should recognize us because we should emulate the King of Kings, our Master. You know, have you ever thought about this? My sons are all farmers. It's not a coincidence. All of them. My sons-in-law and my sons are all farmers. That's not a coincidence. It's because I'm a farmer. I've met many doctors. Their dads were doctors. Their grandfathers were doctors before them. Okay, why? Because they are following after an example. Okay, I know some Springbok captains, and it's a coincidence. No, it's not. Their grandfathers were also Springbok captains, whether it was rugby, soccer, whatever. So it's not a coincidence. I want to say to dads, remember this, and moms, your children will not do what you tell them. Your children will do what you do. So if you beat up your wife, your son will hate you for it, but he will beat up his wife. Your daughter, if she is unfaithful to her husband, it'll be because you, madam, have been unfaithful to your husband. We need to be so careful that we need to walk the talk. We need to be like Jesus. We need to imitate Christ, even as Paul imitated Christ, and he said, imitate me. You'll find that in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1. Imitate me as I imitate him. We need to understand that very clearly. You know, the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, if you bring your children up in the way of the Lord, when they grow old, they will not depart from it. There's the answer. And it's very difficult and it's hard because we haven't got it right. I know that better than anybody, but that's no excuse. You want to have children, you've got to lead by example. They knew that Peter and John had been with Jesus, but they were uneducated. They had not been anywhere. But what did they see? They saw the boldness. They probably saw the love. They saw the compassion that these men had for the lost, just like their master, just like Jesus. You and I need to be exactly the same. We need to walk the talk so our children can be like Jesus. God bless you and goodbye.